Now, we gotta talk about Roddy Ricch, man. Something happened yesterday that's having a lot of people talking. It obviously involves Roddy, and I have a couple things to say about it. So, yeah, let's talk about it. Now, Roddy Ricch, it looks like the negative criticism he's been receiving post his Live Life Fast project is getting to him. I think we all can agree that Live Life Fast was not Roddy Ricch at his best. At the height of his career after he dropped Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial and the box went #1, Roddy, as we all know, decided to write it out. He really took his time with the music, might have taken a little too long. Live Life Fast, of course, ended up dropping on the 17th of December 2021, which was over 2 years after Antisocial came out. And as we all know, the reception of the project wasn't all that good. People weren't feeling this one, and I can see why. As someone who's been a Roddy Ricch advocate since day one, this album was a pretty weak follow-up to Please Excuse Me. No way around it, the music speaks for itself. I left this project very disappointed because deep down in my heart, I know that Roddy Ricch could have done so much better. Ultimately, we all came to a place where we started asking, after 2 years, is this it? Is this really the album Roddy has been working on this whole time? Now that aside, as far as the criticism towards Roddy Ricch post Live Life Fast, there's been plenty of that, and it looks like the criticism has been getting to him. Now, what happened yesterday though? Well, yesterday, Roddy Ricch decided to share a snippet on social media. The record is titled Out of My Mind. Now, this snippet didn't get received all that well. Actually, people weren't feeling it at all. After Roddy posted it, people started responding to it saying, "What is this? We need the old Roddy Ricch back. I know he can do better," etc. After that, Roddy started trending and a bunch of tweets started popping up of people criticizing Roddy. One that comes to mind is someone who said that he fell off harder than Chance the Rapper, which that's cap. Now, Roddy must have seen all this going down because that led to him posting this on his Instagram story. If you're not looking at the screen, it's a peace sign. Essentially, he said, "I'm out," and yeah, he chucked those deuces. After that, Roddy decided to deactivate both his Twitter and his Instagram, and that's where we're at right now. Now, as a lot of you guys know, I've been a huge advocate of Roddy Ricch. I still am, but I still gotta call a spade a spade. As someone who considers Roddy Ricch one of his favorite young rappers that have came out in the last couple years, I was not a fan of Live Life Fast, and a lot of other people weren't. This is something I feel like every rapper goes through. Not the going ghost for 2 years and dropping a weak follow-up part, but more so the crazy amount of criticism and hate he's been getting post his project. In this generation, you can go from being loved, embraced, and cherished by your fans, and the next minute, have everybody switching up on you just like that. Obviously, not everybody has switched up as far as Roddy fans. Roddy's still extremely successful. It's just the fact that the noise and the negativity is always going to be louder than the love. In this Roddy Ricch case, it's obviously kind of hard to ignore the amount of contrast as far as quality there was between Please Excuse Me and Live Life Fast, so I can see why a lot of people are disappointed. Now, Roddy is obviously paying attention to all this. It's gotten under his skin, so much to the point where he deactivated his social medias. So it's most definitely getting to him. Can I blame him though? It's easy for me to say don't take the comments to heart, but if I was in his shoes, I would have probably done the same exact thing, and you probably would have as well. With that being said, man, that's the generation we're living in right now. You can go from being praised to being trashed in the same exact second. It is what it is. I mean, take a look at how people were praising Polo G when he got in the game. Polo then drops Hall of Fame, gets a really big hit, rap star, so he skyrockets like crazy, and that's when the Piano G hate train comes in. Now, a guy like Polo has been getting way more hate than Roddy, but the difference between Polo and Roddy Ricch, Polo just kept it pushing. Now, there's of course been some instances where he's responded to the criticism.
A lot of y'all want to say that shit in my face and play with me like that in my face. It's just internet shit, so y'all feel comfortable with saying that, playing with me. Well, after bam, and then like a lot of times when I go out of my way to block a motherfucker after they say that, it be a motherfucker that follow me, got post notifications on, all type of dumb shit. And then it's like, look, boom, a nigga say shit like little lame hating shit. On gang, y'all say little lame hating shit. On my dead homie, let me come to your city right now and do a show. He gonna be in the crowd singing my shit word for word. He gonna buy a meet and greet too. He gonna ask his mama for the extra money to buy a meet and greet. And when he shake my hand at the meet and greet, he gonna be like, Polo, you the GOAT, bro. But when he get back home, he gonna get back on his trolling shit and say, Piano G, and all bunch of little weak shit, little lame shit. Y'all lame as fuck.
So he's obviously responding to the hate comments, as you could hear, and he felt some type of way about it, which is understandable. But the thing I've liked about Polo in this case is the fact that he's made sure to apply that pressure in the music through it all. People have been screaming Piano G ever since Hall of Fame dropped. Polo said, figuratively speaking, okay, watch me work. He kept it pushing and decided to not look back. He dropped Bad Man, where he flipped a Smooth Criminal instrumental, dropped the deluxe, done a bunch of features, dropped a whole lot of music videos. I mean, he's just been going and going and going. And although I still think Die Legend and The GOAT are still superior to Hall of Fame, the numbers speak for themselves. He's more successful than he's ever been. So Roddy Ricch, I think, could learn something from Polo G. When in doubt, just keep it pushing, because it's in that pursuit you'll find yourself back on top once again. The same people screaming Roddy Ricch fell off, Roddy fell off, will be bumping his new shit if that new shit is worth bumping. Trust and believe that. Let's also recognize the fact that this generation of hip-hop fans, they'll never be satisfied. You guys know how it goes. A rapper could drop a 10 out of 10 album and people will still be saying it's trash, mid, ratio, you fell off, I own you. For Roddy Ricch, I think what he could do is use this as motivation to go even harder. I don't think him deactivating his social medias is a big deal, because seeing way too much feedback, especially if it's negative, can definitely throw you off course mentally. That's why the most successful rappers aren't on social media like that. They post whatever they're gonna post and they exit the app. A very healthy approach if you ask me. That aside, I hope Roddy makes a decision to use this moment to regroup and focus. Drop some hits, man. Just one hit is gonna solve all this, trust me. That's all he needs to do to get on the right track once again. And obviously make sure that next album doesn't sound like Live Life Fast. Make sure you get in your bag, and all the criticism and the hate is gonna be in the past. But yeah, the hate is clearly getting to Roddy Ricch. Any thoughts on this? Like I covered, Roddy Ricch previewed a song yesterday. That song was met with a very negative reception. That led to Roddy Ricch dropping a little peace sign on IG. After that, he deactivated his social media accounts. What do you guys think about all this criticism Roddy has been receiving post Live Life Fast? Definitely let me know in the comment section below, and let's have a discussion about this.